Hey guys, this is Leeza. It's an unexamined and often misogynistic fear and disgust around a natural bodily function that makes most people uncomfortable with period sex. So let me break it down for you. It is perfectly fine to have period sex. Some women even report a higher sex drive when they're menstruating, and reports suggest that having sex on your period can even relieve cramps and headaches. There's nothing impure or immoral about it. That said, if you just don't feel like having sex on your period, that's fine. Of course that's fine. I just think it's worth understanding that there's nothing inherently bad or dirty about it. Basically, if you're a dude and you think periods are disgusting, I think you should grow up. Sadly, the social conditioning is so strong that not just men, but even many women actually grossed out by the idea of menstrual blood. So let's just remind ourselves that menstruation is a natural and actually quite beautiful part of the human experience, and that it's nothing to be ashamed of or disgusted by. And for those that argue that it isn't just period blood, but all blood and all bodily fluids that they're disgusted by, I think it's really worth overcoming that ASAP. Even in just dealing with your own body and health, let alone if you ever plan on having kids, I think getting over fear or distaste around normal bodily fluids is a huge step in ensuring that your life is much less gross or scary. Plus, if you have good personal hygiene, it's actually not that hard to keep things fresh and mess-free. Just wash before and after. And to the argument that it'll mess up the sheets, it's not such a big deal. Use a towel or wash your sheets. It's not the end of the world. Oh, and here's a stat that's gonna blow your mind. On average, a woman has her period from 3 to 7 days, and the average woman menstruates from age 13 until age 51, which means the average woman endures 456 total periods over 38 years, or roughly 2,280 days with her period. That's 6.25 years of her life. 6.25 years of abstinence if you're not okay with period sex. Okay, now that we've established that period sex is not impure or bad or immoral or disgusting, that it can actually be quite enjoyable, let's also clear up some common misconceptions. It's often thrown around that you can't get pregnant on your period, so it's okay to have sex without a condom on your period. No, it isn't. If you and your partner haven't both been tested, you should be using condoms every single time, and period sex is no exception. In fact, period sex can even slightly increase the likelihood of contracting a sexually transmitted disease. So if you and your partner haven't been tested, use condoms. Period sex, non-period sex, all the time. Figure out protection, you guys. As for the misconception that you can't get pregnant on your period, that's also false, because even though it's unlikely, it is possible. Sperm can live inside your body for up to 5 days. So depending on your cycle length and at what point of your period you have sex, there is that small chance that you could get pregnant. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Safe sex is so important to me. I don't know how so many people take it so lightly. It really baffles me how people who can afford protection are so often too lazy or scared or embarrassed to go get it. Figure this stuff out, guys. I think it is the biggest step in a healthy adult sex life to figure out protection. Honestly, just imagine how much better the world would be if all sex was safe, consensual, and pleasurable. That is what I hope we will live to see. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, follow me on social media. See you next time. Bye.